Hunter, I gather this is your birthday.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Uh, how's it feel to pitch like that on your birthday?
It was good. Definitely better than pitching bad for sure.
It seems like the first innings have been a little bit hairy for you, but you really settle in after that. What's been the key to settling in, and what's going on in the first inning?
Um, I think I've done that in the first inning since I was 12. It's if I get out of the first, we're gonna have a good outing. But no, it's just I don't know. I don't know what it is really. I think I just try to do too much in the first or throw too many. I try to throw strikeout pitches and end up getting behind. And but yeah, it's just I gotta be better in the first inning, just attack, let them get themselves out.
Here's what your thoughts are of how Adcock pitched today as well.
Really good. Cody's super talented, and if he gets the ball out front and he's ripping his four seam out in front of him, he's really hard to hit. So he's gonna be great for us, and he's gonna keep doing it.
Stovall, the starter for Peyton and Jace. What was it that he was doing that gave him so much success today? And maybe in particular in those moments where you guys had runners in scoring position and couldn't get them in against him.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that, I thought for the most part, he threw strikes. Give credit to him. We knew that, he was kind of a more velo guy that we faced all week, but he was mixing in. I remember one at bat he did to me, he went away, 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 and then 3-2, he busted me in. It was just a great pitch. Sometimes you just got to tip the cap to the pitcher, and I thought he mixed well. He started mixing that slider. The changeup really wasn't working for him, but the slider was. And so I thought, overall, I thought that, he had a good quality outing for them. Credit to them and him. But ultimately we were able to get a few runs and get his pitch count up, and was able to knock him out of the game.
Yeah, just piggyback off of that. Stovall said it good. He mixed really well. That was the thing kind of coming into today was just to attack his fastball because he can't really land his off speed that well. But he was mixing really well. He had good command of his slider, and he was pretty tough at bat to face today.
For any of you to see a third pitcher get hurt in 4 games, what does that do for the morale of your team?
I just think that we have an unbelievably talented freshman class, and those guys just got to get comfortable, and we're going to be all right. They're really good. I mean, Gage Wood, Cooper Dossett, Ben Bybee, Christian Fouch. I mean, they're all have unbelievable stuff, and they just gotta when they get on the mound, they gotta be confident in it and don't try to do too much. And once they taste a little bit of success, they're gonna be all right.
Yeah, I think going off what Hunter said, from the offensive side of it, I think, we want to try to take on as much as the burden as we can, and not just offensively too. You think about yesterday, Jace robs a home grand slam. If he doesn't rob that, we're down 2. So I mean, it's just defense too, but doing whatever we can. We're up for the challenge, and we're excited for it. You kind of look up and down through our lineup. It's not just really 2 or 3 guys that are seeing the ball well. Pretty much all 9 guys are, and so just being able to have that good quality at bats and play discipline, we're going to do whatever we can to continue to keep seeing the ball well until our pitching staff can get healthy.
I guess for both hitters, when the wind's blowing like it is today, is that something you're taking note of throughout the game and, not letting it affect what you're doing, but you're kind of cautious of when you're going out there? Because Jay, it seemed like your home run swing was kind of perfect for the way it was working.
Yeah, for sure. You see the wind blowing out there. That's not really my approach anyway. But my first at bat, he comes in and I put a good swing on it, and probably would have went to the warning track and Slavens would have been able to tag to third, but the wind held it up and he caught it. And so what? But taking that at bat for what it was is kind of gave me the confidence to go up the next at bat, and then ABs after that, just have success. But I mean, you see the wind blowing like that, especially when you get something out over the plate, you can just poke it over there.
I guess for both hitters as well, like DBH used the phrase wearing pitchers down a lot. And it seems like today was kind of the epitome of that, where you guys finally were able to break through with 4 runs in the 7th. Just what did you make of the way the lineup battled today? And then everyone was kind of able to pitch into the success there.
Yeah, I think, like I said, give credit to that guy, that pitch. He pitched well. He had a quality outing, but I think, I remember my first 2 at bats. I had it was like 5 or 6 pitches each at bat. And so just little things like that, just kind of like body blows. You look up in the 6th, 7th, he's at like 85, 90 pitches. And so, and I don't even think he was an actual guy in the weekend rotation for him. I think they just started him today. And, on a guy like that, he can't go too long. And so, you just got to keep when you're not, getting hits early in the game, you just got to keep seeing pitches, stay disciplined, be tough out with 2 strikes. And, we had a couple big swings by Jason Parker there late. And, it kind of took off from there and we were able to get it rolling again.
Yeah, I think it's kind of what makes our offense unique is, we can hit for average, we can hit homers, we can hit with runners in scoring position. But I think something that kind of like you guys talk about is just the willingness to fight off pitches and wear pitchers down and using their pitch count. I mean, that stuff plays a role. It doesn't really show up on the stat sheet much, but I think that's going to be a big key success to, down the road.
You mentioned the big swing by Parker there in the 7th, I think. What do you think that home run will do for his confidence?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you put a swing on a baseball like that, even if he gets out, it should just boost your confidence. You saw, well, he let it get deep. There was a lot of lefties, including myself, that, we weren't really having great at bats early in the game, rolling over some stuff, hitting some stuff, weakly to first and second. And, for him to just sit back on that ball and he got it up in the jet stream. But, like I said, the swing that he put on that ball, that gives anybody confidence. Hopefully he's able to continue to build on that and continue to have success because we need him behind the plate as well.
For whoever wants to answer this, you're in a stretch right now where you're playing a lot of teams that may not have a lot of name appeal, but they're teams that were either in the tournament last year or they won their regular season conference championship last year. How much do you think this stretch prepares you for what you're going to see here in a few weeks when conference play begins?
From a arm perspective, I think it gives like the younger guys and guys that maybe haven't pitched good until this point chances to go and compete and build up confidence going into Auburn at home and then going to LSU. So I think it's great. And I mean, Army and La Tech are no joke. Those are really good teams. So we'll see who steps up because somebody's going to step up. It's who's going to do it, and then they're going to secure a role.
Yeah, I'd say like playing these teams, Eastern Illinois, veteran team, and then Wright State usually makes a regional every single year. I think that'll look really good on a resume down the road. RPI standings. I know last year it kind of hurt us playing some of the lesser teams and whatnot. But I mean, those are good teams we played so far, and then playing Army and La Tech going into SEC is going to help us a lot. I feel like.
I guess.